Greetings, friends. I hope this video finds you well. Slow-moving Uranus is in Taurus, squaring Venus in Leo. Venus is retrograde until September 3rd when she stations direct again. But on August 28th and through January 27th, 2024, Uranus will go retrograde and reverse and start to move backwards through Taurus. Uranus has been in Venus-ruled Taurus since 2018 and will be there until 2026 when he officially moves into the communicative Gemini. Venus squaring Uranus is already challenging the stability of love relationships because of the increased need for change, freedom, and excitement. Maybe it's more experimentation in the bedroom, or the wanting to perhaps travel and do new stimulating things with your partner. This could lead to arguments if one partner is more conservative and likes change less. But it shouldn't be a surprise, no pun intended, because Uranus is about surprises. The squaring aspect is asking us to question the norm in relationships, which strengthens our capacity to embrace change and innovation in our unions. Trading Uranus retrograde for Venus will keep these two planets in a square relationship for a bit longer, continuing the tension and dynamic and wanting more excitement and companionship in the coming weeks. And with Jupiter moving closer and conjunct to retrograding Uranus in 2024, there should be a shift and an increase in change when it comes to our spiritual lives and wanting to change how we expand our horizons and relationships and how wanting of excess worldly things affects us inwardly. Taurus deals with our love lives, but also money and possessions, art and entertainment as well. Since Uranus spends about 7 years in the sign and 84 years to transit the full zodiac, if we were to look back at the last few years, it shouldn't be a surprise that we have been slowly seeing a change in our financial system, in general our life, and how our possessions are becoming more and more digital. Going from physical cash to digital, invisible, and tangible cryptocurrency. Crypt means dark or hidden. We've seen a radical rise in smartphone use. It's become integrated into the definition of humanity and is on a trajectory to be fully technologically integrated into the human body. Smart TVs, smart homes, smart bodies, smart everything. And what does smart pertain to if not the innovated and progressive Uranus? Social media and technology are also ruled by Uranus. And Uranus rules Aquarius, the smart, intelligent, very knowledgeable, and social air sign. The motto for Aquarius is I know. So we're slowly moving into this age of Aquarius. We're coming out of the age of Pisces. We're going from the I believe Pisces to the I know Aquarius. And this is bringing with it the rise of technology and rulership through technology. Transactions, interactions, communications, and finances are all transferring to the air. Artificial intelligence and digital currency through the ether. And since Aquarius is the social humanitarian air sign tied to the number 11, a master number, for better or worse, we're in the age of mastering technology and also doing what's best for humanity. Even if we don't agree with the change that's coming with our financial system and this new digital world, it's as though the course has already been charted. It's a reflection of what's going on in the heavens. As above, so below. As within, so without. During the Uranus retrograde, we are likely to see an even more radical shift in how our financial system is structured. And at the same time, how we view it and how it benefits us. This will spill over into how money and finances are viewed in relationships, as well as any kind of partnership. This can already be seen with the current writers and actors strike in Hollywood. The conservative, earthbound, tangible mindset is squaring off with the progressive, futuristic digital society where we will continue to have to make many sacrifices when it comes to our personal and collective freedoms. Uranus is always asking you to seek rebellion, change the way you look at your life, at limitations which may be holding you back from becoming your truest self and collectively the truest society. He could be considered the awakening, radical planet because he wants you to break free of limitations, currently in finances, creativity, and relationships. The creative innovation in our digital world cannot be denied. This device and this medium is a prime example. If Uranus direct has already been bringing us surprises and change and innovation, for better or worse, when it comes to money and possessions, art, and our society becoming more digital, him going retrograde is maybe asking us to take pause and reflect and say, wait a minute, how good is this for us? What are the effects of this innovation on the human body? For instance, how is radiation from our devices affecting our long-term health? What studies are being done to inform us of the potential health risks? It's going to turn the rebellion of the outward innovated Uranus inward, embracing change from within, not without. An internal spiritual rebellion, which will in turn have us thinking about the outward creative innovations we've manifested, as well as larger long-term life goals and how we view relationships, finances, career, home life, etc. Since the retrograde is 5 months and the slow-moving, future-oriented Uranus takes his time anyway, and especially in the slow-starting, fixed, and somewhat bullish and stubborn Taurus, the effects might not be noticed as strong as moon transits because the moon is the closest to us. But it will still have us asking these important questions going forward when it comes to our increasingly digital lifestyle as it pertains to health, the human body, and our individual and collective spirituality. Taurus being about beauty and ideals and values behind those ideals, we've seen the uptick in how beauty on social media can be distorted through illusory filters. So it shouldn't be a surprise that more of us will start to question the value behind these social media filters that manipulate beauty, and in general how social media plays its part in warping perception and truth and knowledge. What's true and what's not true? How can this technology change us for the better? Venus is about how we love ourselves and others. So Uranus retrograde through Taurus will have us changing the relationships we have with ourselves. This, of course, will be in tandem with the North Node in Aries, which is also about more focus on self-development in relationships. This pushing us out of our comfort zone applies to our relationships, our creativity, and our finances, and we will likely come out of it with a whole new outlook entirely come next year. How this affects you on a more specific individual level will of course depend on your sign and chart as a whole, i.e. what house Uranus is transiting. He's been transiting my 8th house for the last 7 years, bringing great change and innovation and progress in my passion for knowledge of hidden, occulted matters like astrology and the esoteric sciences, as well as my outlook on transformation when it comes to sex, and also my views on life and death. He's hanging on the cusp of my 9th house, but will drift back into the 8th during this retrograde, furthering my depth into these matters just a little bit more before he moves on into my 9th house, which of course deals with higher education, philosophy, religion, wisdom, travel, and teaching. So he'll likely bring great change to those areas of my life, and maybe how I teach people on a broader level. After all, the 9th house is ruled by Jupiter, and he loves broadening your horizons. I do personal, in-depth readings. If this is something you're interested in, please see my website, kevinkirtland.com, for more information. See you on the next one.